Hello, thank you for clicking on the video. My name's Every Ev, and I'm just going to be going through my newest creation. So, this is Everest. This is a shop that I made in a private server that I play on with my fiance. Now, I am by no means a builder, but I hope you can excuse the poor architecture. This door is a very simple double piston extender going along 3 pistons, and it just holds up a strip of concrete powder. This is just to stop any mobs from going in. So I was asked to create a tutorial for how I built this shop, or the redstone behind the shop. So let's go ahead and we'll just purchase something quickly, just so I can show what the customer sees within the shop. So, because in my original video I bought diamonds, let's do that again. So we'll just pop this in here. There we go. And all the lights should turn on. Now each light means something special. So the first one means that the system has accepted your order. The second one means that the order has found the corresponding module. And the third light means that the customer's product is on its way. And this final light means that the customer's product has arrived in the shop, as you can see here. So I bought diamond, and I got diamond. And the only way you're able to turn off any of these 3 lights is by paying. There we go. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to build the brains behind this shop. So I'm going to be showing you how to build this, and hopefully it will be a lot more simple and a lot easier to understand than me just showing you. So let's hop on to a creative world and I'll start showing you how to make this. Hello, here we are in the creative world. So, there are 3 main contraptions that will aid in you making the same shop that I made on my private server. The first one is an auto dropper. In order to make one of these, you need to have 13 of any block just so you can build it. I've chosen white concrete, 3 redstone dust, a dropper, 2 redstone repeaters, 1 comparator, and 1 hopper. So to start us off, I've already made our 3x3 platform. You're going to want to place a block here, a block here, and a block here. You're going to want to have a comparator here. You're going to want to have a repeater here, and a repeater here. And you're going to want another block here, and fill in the rest with redstone dust. Now, this is where you pop your dropper. Then on top of the dropper, you're going to want to have your hopper feeding into the dropper. Now, this will just rapid fire any item that goes into the dropper, as you can see here. Now the next contraption you're going to want to be able to make is an item filter. These are the blocks you're going to need. 6 building blocks, I've chosen light blue concrete, a chest, 2 hoppers, redstone dust, redstone torch, redstone repeater, and a redstone comparator. Now to start us off, we're going to want to put a temporary block here, and then make a T. Remove this temporary block and place another block here. Now you're going to want to have another temporary block here, place this block here, and get rid of the temporary block. Now this is all of the building done for this item filter. Now you're going to want to have a comparator here, a repeater here, a redstone torch here, and fill in the rest with redstone dust. Now you're going to want to put your hopper facing into this comparator, another hopper coming down from this hopper, and then you're going to want your chest just here. And that is how you make your item filter. And the final contraption you're going to want to be able to make is an RS NOR latch. These are the blocks you're going to need. 2 different coloured building blocks. Now I've chosen red concrete and pink concrete. 2 redstone torches and 4 pieces of redstone dust. Now, you're going to want to place one colour here, miss a diagonal block and another colour here, a redstone torch here, a redstone torch here, and then just connecting them up. Now this creates an RS NOR latch. If I'm to grab a button, I'll be able to show you how it works. So, this is how the RS NOR latch works. You can't press this button twice because it won't turn it on. So what is happening is one redstone torch is depowering another redstone torch, which allows you to take an output from this redstone line. And the same happens again here. There we are. So those are the 3 redstone contraptions you're going to need in order to be able to build what I've built over here. So, behind me is the entire brain that will power the redstone shop. So you've got your 3 main lights, you've got the item arrival light, and you've got your payment chest. I have colour coded each circuit so it's easy to understand. So here we have the auto dropper. Now this is the chest that your customer will be putting the item that they want to buy. The auto dropper will fire out the item, going down this line, and it will hit this pressure plate. Now this pressure plate will power this pink circuit here, which will go into the RS NOR latch that I mentioned earlier. Now when the item has gone through the RS NOR latch, as you can see, this torch will become depowered, which will allow this torch to turn on, which will turn on this redstone line, which we can follow all the way down to this redstone lamp. I will go over this very slowly so you can see what I've done. So now we move on to the next lamp. Now this lamp is powered when the item manages to get into the item filter. So this lets the customer know that the item has arrived in the corresponding module. So if we start back off from this pressure plate, the item will go along this water stream, up this water stream, and into this hopper just here. Now, one thing I didn't show you about the item filters is that, so we will be buying slime balls, You need to ensure that every single square is filled up when you're using an item filter, especially in Bedrock. So, the item that you want to specifically filter will be in the first blocks, and then these next 3 will be filled up with 11 of whatever item will not ever be going into the system. So I know that my customers will never put sticks into this system. So when the slime ball goes into the system and is taken in by this hopper, it's then sent into this chest. This comparator is reading this chest and will put out a redstone signal as soon as something passes through it. This redstone signal will follow down this blue line right up until it meets this RS NOR latch, which it will then depower this torch, allowing this torch to turn on, and then will follow this red redstone line. And it will meet us at the second lamp. Next, we have the third lamp to turn on. So we want our customers to get a shulker box of items at the storefront. So I have got a repeater that is reading for when this redstone dust gets powered. Now this redstone dust will only get powered when a slime ball goes through this hopper. So this repeater will be powered. It will depower this redstone torch, which will allow one shulker box to go through the hoppers and into this auto dropper, the same auto dropper design that I showed you twice over. One thing you do have to remember though, when you are filling up this part of the contraption, you're going to want to make sure that at least one shulker box is in the first hopper. Otherwise, it won't be dispensed. So the item will be dispensed out into this water stream. We'll follow this water stream down, and we should be met with another pressure plate, very similar to the design over there. So this pressure plate goes into a line of repeaters. As you can see here, this line of repeaters is reading for when this pressure plate is activated. It will then depower this redstone torch, allowing this redstone torch to turn on, which will then send power down this redstone line, which we are then met with the third lamp. So that's all well and good, but how does this lamp turn on? So if we follow on from when this item has left this pressure plate, it goes down the item water stream and finally goes into these hoppers. These hoppers go into this chest, which is being constantly read by this comparator here. This comparator lets this repeater know that there is something in the chest. This repeater then powers this redstone line all the way up until it meets this redstone lamp. Now the customer knows when their shulker box has arrived. Now finally, to turn off the system, to turn off these redstone lamps, we're going to want to take a comparator output from the payment chest, and if we follow the brown redstone line, we'll see that this redstone pulse is sent all the way along this brown redstone line and goes to each RS NOR latch. Now you want to make sure that the depowering line that turns off the redstone lamps is touching the block that is holding the redstone torch that will power each of these lamps. You don't want to be powering this one, because this one will already be depowered. It'll only be this one. So we continue following the brown line, and we see this repeated 3 times over. The brown line goes underneath this blue line and pops out here again to this RS NOR latch. So that's all well and good, but let's see the system in action. So if we take a slime ball, we'll pop it into this chest, and let's watch it. The first lamp should be on. The second lamp should be on. And the third lamp will be on, because our shulker box is already travelled down, and our fourth lamp should be on, because the shulker box has just arrived here, with our slime blocks. Now our customer, remember, in order to turn these lights off, our customer needs to put their payment in this chest, which turns the lights off. I'm not a YouTuber at all, but I really hope that this tutorial has helped in some way. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.